kicking. I got all these series going. I was waypoint of a just fucking phenomenal series. Here it is. Remind myself of where we were, everything that had transpired.
Eyes from death. Never forget the people you've killed. Trust me.
Kevin Hughes is good. The reasons are always simple when you break them down far.
Brother is, and I don't have a mean face.
As hell. Okay, this time I'm actually going to remember. There's after credits.
Executive Order 3066.
Good.
It sure is quiet in here. Are you thinking about Ishballen?
Besides, I can't deny that I'm the one who chose
Yes, when it's in season, and currently we're now moved on.
to give birth to such a stringent religion.
Future. Now, I am the only man able to take the lead in
Along because Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is a series we do over at the Goosh, which is far enough.
suicide.
Wow,
Alchemy should be used for the.
it's almost a whole week without getting to watch any. Deed Island shirt. I love that. Our moral conundrums in here run. Looks like it's gonna be fun.
Soon justified.
Huh.
I don't think I can ever thank you enough.
That's, oh,
Are you all right?
you were speaking. I'm thinking.
Hate yourself, Jay Kimbley. He was known as the.
Sorry. This only added to your
Next thing I know.
So you're his younger brother, huh? You probably would dislike him then.
Total and complete anime nerd. Now that we know that it was that bag of shit. So today, we're watching episode 30,
For stone.
Making the Stones.
What happened to this stone? It was given to me. They don't make it possession.
No. Ooh, mean
And I
face.
don't have a temper like he does. I'm a gentleman.
And to turn.
Damn.
The ones they love.
Let's stop waiting and go.
Do you still remember me?
Of course,
Killing job.
Gar granted his wish. That sits violence, begetting more violence, but
Even this
Made
time
this
to
fall.
confess. Tell me your sins. What did you do to my people?
brutal. And I was all excited to get them. Or is that? I don't know. I think that might be a work. I wouldn't mind knowing more about.
Make sure this happens? Isn't that just like committing suicide?
That's all the proof I need. You're not.
At least I got one to watch right now before I head out to Spaz Kids College. It's Parents' Day. But dude, I'm
regret even teaching you that much. Now that I know who you plan on using it for.
with that started the whole thing by killing the kid. Excuse me. Everybody get ready to sing.
The
Oh,
lives of my people to create a philosophy.
a few less upscale over at the Goosh, but I'm a few days ahead. So I started watching. Remember you, Hawkeye?
Even her. Do you accept my
Wow,
offer?
difficult to watch even at points. And vengeance for his people. Again, then you're into the trap of
Powerful alchemy.
It didn't take long after that. The Ishvalans were slaughtered.
influence
Not at all.
for
There's
Herbie
nothing childish.
joining. Again, talk about your
Research you can. I don't need a grant for something I've already completed.
Brotherhood episode 30
A sound like a symphony.
to No Game No Life. Well, actually,
It's not right.
wow. Reality, and you had the nice little love story as well.
Miss Marksman.
That's enough, Kimbley.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you what
Kimbley.
I don't get. Patiently waiting at 6 for the dad to come home.
He was just such a cool. It is a good. It segues well into watching No Game No Life.
It happens in movies and novels all over.
I think how many have I showed you guys? 2 or 3, whatever.
Shouldn't it?
Should probably just stop for anime related shirts and on Scar, which might take him in a different direction. Which May is so cute. So is that little.
Must I take before he decides to strike?
You're typically a little bit like, oh man, vacation's over and bum. Why?
Crying yourself to sleep.
Uh-oh. This Fallen thing.
You will suffer the hammer of God.
God, you say? He ain't human.
Now this is intriguing.
Yeah.
Just don't always have it.
You have a letter.
That, and it doesn't.
Trust you, Roy, with my father's research.
When?
Sorry about that.
Don't worry.
Oh, Wrath.
So you've decided to become a soldier after all?
Shots on a little 11-year-old.
Into hell, if you ask me.
and shoot you if I need to. This was episode 30. This one told.
The least we tiny humans can do for each other. Not funny, Roy.
Die in the end.
Okay, guys, here we go. Full Metal Alchemist Bradley Wrath.
Can't picture any way out of this war.
Long time no see.
And, you know, the taking of the lives, and now, if Mustang were to.
Write me down. You're a monster.
You know, whenever you go on vacation, you come back home.
Release of a devil into the wild.
Did it-
Ushers in the beginning
Is
of
that
a new
legit?
battle.
Where are other soldiers?
For all these atrocities, use
We're finally learning the story of Ishval there.
When you take down an enemy,
Plenty to give back.
I feel like I can trust you to watch my back.
you don't allow yourself to feel the slightest tinge of satisfaction
Wow.
and pride in your skill.
Oh, shit.
Done so much.
It seems like the
Yeah, what is this tattoo?
Of course you have. And promote order. If you wish to
Jeez,
see me
Raph.
struck down.
Oculi were the ones pulling
Holy
the strings. They
crap.
caused the Civil War.
Right.
Oh,
Besides Hawkeye.
You mean Ishval?
Wow. That's pretty cool. I like
Time to start worrying
conundrums.
about us. Your hands are all ready.
To be able to assume command, it would almost be at.
But it's different for snipers.
I was just going to say, not for a
Someone is
sniper.
sure to die when we pull the trigger.
You know, you had that brutality.
I honestly think she would have shot him if
Yeah, if you joined the military. No game, no life today. Neat concept. Cool concept. He put his research on her back. I think it's because I successfully defended the copy.
It operates based on the principle.
But still, what?
You
Wow.
never avert your.
If I hadn't been there,
Wow.
she could hardly stop crying.
Understandably.
If you would simply join the
All the
military.
military. Yeah. The others I already had. The other two series for today I already had recorded in advance. But then I remember Scar was with that researcher there that disguised as a soldier. At least it seems to.
keep talking.
I couldn't dream of a more fulfilling.
It's the only thing left. I mean,
So
haven't I
Mustang's
already mastered the
backstory?
fundamentals of alchemy.
Unleashing his fury. Just how many thousands of lives? Battle!
Damn, dude. He'll do. No wonder now they alluded to so many times to. But we've got a plan going forward. You guys all know that.
Most combat is blind.
Wow. Kimberly, you're so fucked up, dude. Following. Wow,
Your
that's.
younger brother. It's kind of a long story, but I lost my body.
Oh. You're a major fan now, Alphonse. That was good. And be judged for the crimes he committed during the Ishvalan War, and Scar feels the way that he does.
That don't spread like a contagion. You love her.
I
don't
like
you?
him. Yes. Goddamn. But you guys all know the backstory of how I tried.
All right then, I can make it through this day.
We've been friends since we were little kids, and she's
Nah.
like family to me.
Ed.
I mean, of course.
It would only cause tragedy if I placed it in the wrong hands. And now that I've
One of the other shirts I got.
The time, the soldiers who never shut up about their girls back home.
Has got leverage on Edward because he's trapped him. Arm.
Yes, sir. If the world truly.
Had a boy, Al. Oops.
I am both soldier and weapon. Now stand.
I'm gonna get to watch anime.
This stone is a.
Whatever it takes to protect the people I love.
Even if they were
No.
the ones responsible for it. We
We
were the
carried it
soldiers who
out.
carried it out.
Fine, once I got the gun away.
Boy, the
How else can you protect her?
all that's. Oh, and before I can go on to anything else, I gotta show you guys. I told.
That's the only reason. The reasons are always simple.
No matter how much time passes, they will never forget the ones who killed them. It was this path.
Pursuing the truth that we allow ourselves to die.
What?
I've allowed myself to grow complete.
You, the little alchemist you screamed
Have
at?
a direct line of sight on the effects of their actions. Snipers do.
Offer.
Of course I do, sir. I'll follow you with rocks and sand. Considering the terrain, it's not surprising to
One of the things I love.
care. I'd like to.
Me and you guys are like, yeah, Curtis, you're strange and confusing. Yes, that's little. I got the old grief. Vengeance. This is a strange and
Deviate from this path, and I horizon toward the future. Next time,
Be full. You need to look after your brother, Ed, and you need to get your body.
the 520 cents.
okay. First of all, was that real?
To call off the...
Confusing time for
Their mistrust.
I don't want to...
stop doing that because I'm old anyway. Damn, dude. So questions we get in the comment section that are directly covered right.
I really hope that you get your body back soon.
Oh boy,
Well, thanks.
Trust me.
Mustang, you need to see her back.
What's wrong? I've still got a beautiful.
I need. I can think about tomorrow.
Hero Academia. Told you guys.
The Colonel is trying to make...
So it brings us back to what we've talked about before. You can certainly understand.
No, Hayate. Bad dog.
There is one, but it's worse than you can imagine. Life is not
A
enough.
one-page document determined the Ishvalan's fate.
That, and of course, the daily adventure of seeing how many questions
Of equivalent exchange. Then we soldiers have to.
Edward doesn't do what he wants.
His name is Gracia.
Really, was that? This is another one of them. And
Full Metal
damn,
Alchemist.
feeling remorse over. What I'm thinking eventually is going to be a really big deal for all in dealing with
I stopped her. I'm gonna protect her, you know?
Ed.
What happened with Scar? I'm sorry.
What the hell? I just like that whole concept of being inside a video game. So yeah,
The young man continues to stand his ground, with hope guiding.
For your help, you saved both
When-
of our lives.
the two girls were fighting in the last one. Oh, okay, well, yeah, these guys from the prison. Alrighty, Goochers. Fascinating stuff. And then this guy's got a badass. Oh, shit.
My research.
Since that's based on being inside a video game, and this is the
To me.
relate directly back to me, despite.
Captain,
Open your eyes. God is nothing more than a construct created by man.
Outrage and dissolvent war of extermination.
Man, that was so good in Hunter x Hunter. That and
How much longer do you think you're... Trust me.
on Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Wow.
Episode 31. He's taught me.
so he was the strong. All that said, this is again episode 30 of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Have had a profound effect on
You're just gonna.
so many things taking place. What went on
You decided to take this path after all, even after what you went
in the
through.
whole like Mustang and some of the others. But then the other side of the coin was once then he's going after Winry, which really makes Bradley a piece of shit.
A normal soldier might fire erratically without a clear target in mind.
Yeah, we know who you were.
That one
That's
bullet
all.
changed everything. Their mistrust turned to out.
Copyright claim against copyright claims, so those seem to be whitelisted on war thing, and of course now we know that or blocked here on YouTube. So except for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, with this series, again, I say it all the time, this series is just phenomenal. It's true, but the thing is, I'm just back from vacation, so on one side, well,
Gardens.
I've been dead for a long time, ready to learn flame alchemy.
But sir, I am.
to put it here on video the other day, I ordered 4 wrapped up again, so on her shoulder there. In any event, episode 30, almost getting to the half. That was kind of funny.
Your name is Elric?
You remember Edward Elric, don't you?
Choose this.
Hughes. Can you tell me why you... Although, I expect you understand what this means.
Our Patreon. We do it along with Hunter x Hunter. My doctor asking, and the doctor's asking him to kill him. What the?
Official order to
Homunculi.
initiate the Ishbal.
If we forgo
At the expense of his own life because he should stand.
How rude! For starters, I am way taller than my
Really what was left of the doctor? So did a lot of the backstory of the whole Ishvalan thing, and yeah, that was... Konosuba's still airing the title, so I thought that was cool. Yet, it looks like it's going to be fun, though. Could do with a...
Did you people
Calm down,
expect
bro.
something different? You act like you're surprised, like you didn't.
YouTube, we get... Everything gets struck.
You'll be able to shoot me in the back as well.
A
If I ever done,
Let me see it.
fucking phone booth.
I'd fight. It's simple.
He's back.
Excuse me, Mr. Arner?
Mr.
Long before some jerk puts the moves on her!
Now, I had to stop and sit and think. Oh, I don't like doing that. And
Master!
But other than that, with the story itself, look at...
to inspire fear.
I believe that you're serious
Wow.
about this. That you really do care.
Armor.
Wanted to thank
Gods.
I'll do what
Kitty cat. I think it's a panda. Could be even more.
after everything.
The homunculi, including the morality issues within here, are fascinating. I mean, it's just one right after another between.
Crimson Alchemist! Did you see what this man looked like?
What the hell is the reason for this war?
The reason.
He would never do that.
Here in this intro. But before we get into all that, mustache doesn't mean you get to talk that kind of shit. Oh, figuratively now,
Look after
Master Hawkeye.
my daughter. She's
Until a simple
So he won't have to do the horrible things that he had done before in the whole Ishvalan. But of FMAB,
just peaceful world, after all that we've done, will be seen as mass murderers.
like his, and I'm a much better fighter, too.
I don't have a meaning about her as her
Can I ask you about
ability.
what it be?
But then the other side of the coin was you had May clearly.
It's the eyes of a killer, too.
There's my boy Al, and he's now got a serious fan.
Use your own hands to do so. Not.
You all right?
Thank you.
Brotherhood at the channel. Sorry for being a little out of breath. I was actually working out, which I. Oh, here we
Ishbal
go.
is a harsh and barren country, filled
Here, freaking envy.
No, it's not like that.
Whatever ones I have left, I'll show them to you as I wear them. All right.
But can you honestly tell me, in that split second,
You finished your research?
I've created the most.
I can't wait to just get really put it to Ishval, didn't he? In love. So you had. Because I've become a
God
not
plans
real
to wait
human.
before it.
And of course, now we're doing Dragon Ball Super because I've completed Full Metal Alchemist, the homunculi near the top there, Wrath. What? Again, the changes that relationship.
Such a beautiful...
That's what means you can talk that kind of shit. Sorry.
Extermination.
How can you be so inhuman?
So he learned from Hawkeye's daddy. Through that day.
But there is still no end to the war in sight. His sight beyond the.
Huh.